Hey guys, this is going to be a basic tutorial of the game. This is for people who have never played before or have only played a little bit and have some questions about how to go about playing the game and some rule sets. First thing I want to go over is Strand. This is the city of Strand and it's your main menu. You can turn these labels on and off by clicking the question mark if you forget what's what until you get used to where things are. Also, I recommend clicking on this icon and you can go over the rules and also replay the tutorial and play the advanced tutorial, which is really good to check out. After you do that, you can take a look at your base team that you get when you first start the game. It'll be a little bit something like this. Slightly different, but this is what I have right now. You'll have this one Thrasher for sure. And all these base units. The base units need to be upgraded into one of three upgradable options. But when you first start, just take a look at your units. You can see what their stats are. You can't really change these on the base units. On the advanced units, you can really do a lot of tweaking here. This, you can click on to read about their passive ability. Each unit has an ability that stays with them even when they upgrade. And when they upgrade, they keep this unit, they keep this ability, and they also gain an extra ability. And we can go over that later. So just read up on your different abilities for your guys. You have your Raider, Shield Wall, your Thrasher. Now this is an upgraded unit. We'll come back to him. Your Archer. Check out Puncture. Puncture is probably, some would say, the most powerful ability in the game as far as passive abilities go. So check that out. Check out your warrior, etc. Now let's take a look at this guy. This guy is the same as him. He's a raider, but he's been upgraded and promoted to a Thrasher. Now you'll notice the stats are a lot different, and they can be spread out in a different way. You can right click to remove stats from any of these different slots, and you can left click to then add to another. So the red is strength, the blue is armor, yellow willpower, green exertion, and the last one is armor break. Armor break is how much he can break another armor, obviously. So these two are his, basically, defense and attack. And we'll go over all that when we play a game. Let's see. So I have this guy with a high defense, some good movement, and some mid-range willpower. Okay, so I'll take this opportunity to go over each of these. This and again, you want to, let me back out real quick. You want to, if you have any questions, click on this icon up here. And this explains armor, strength, willpower, exertion, all that. Maybe not in great detail, but it will give you a good idea. Alright, so now, armor. This is how much armor he has. This is how much strength. Willpower. One willpower uses his ability, so I could use his ability 5 times. This is exertion. Each exertion allows him to move 1 extra square beyond what he normally would be able to. But each time he does that, for each square beyond the normal movement, so if I move 3 extra squares, that would consume 3 willpower. So it's a big decision to do something like that because it drains all this willpower. And again, this armor break is how much he can just raw break armor. Alright, so that's pretty much all the stats. If you click on this, you'll see now he has 2 abilities. The passive ability here, Shield Wall, same as the Raider. And this is the Bloody Flail, which, well, there's a lot of talk about this ability. You'll see in the future. It's a quite interesting ability and unique to anything else in the game. So you can read up on these guys and you can mess around with changing his stats. I would keep them pretty even. It's good to have I would stat the Raider like the Thrasher like this when you first start. If you want, you could take out an exertion and put it in strength. You could even this out 10-10, but keep it something similar to this. I'll leave it like this. Okay. So from here, you're going to want to go ahead and just play some games. And don't worry about winning. This game takes, I would say at least 10, 20 games to really just get your feet wet. And then you can go from there. Don't worry about stats or anything like that, because they aren't tracked until you have a full team of upgraded units. I'll show you what that looks like. So you see this is my team power. It's only 1 because I have 1 upgraded guy. Now if I were to put all these upgraded units here, you'll see that the power is rising on here, and you'll get match made. The matchmaking should match you up with someone with this exact power. So there's no pay to win for anyone that's interested in that. You cannot pay to win. If you pay money, you will simply play higher power teams and probably more experienced players, and actually you will lose. So if anything, the game's pay to lose, play to win. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and play a game. I'm going to use my all upgraded troops here. This will be in a second segment where I actually play the game. I'm going to go over a couple other things and then break this up into 2 parts. So I'm going to build my team right now. We have a War Master who is quite good. Take a look at his strength. His max strength 17. So a lot of times he can kill a unit in 1 hit. It takes some strategy, but because he has low armor, you don't want him to get hit early. But he can do some devastating attacks. This is my Bowmaster. I'll go over all these different units in another video. Alright, so what I want is this. This is the team I've been using for a while. It's 2 Raid Masters, Shield Master, Sky Striker, Bowmaster, and War Master. You'll notice that my team power is 8. That's because these 2 are a rank 2 guys. They get 1 extra stat to play with, so they have 12 stat points, and their ability increases. You'll notice you can read rank 2, rank 3 abilities. They get a little bit more powerful, but you do have to use 2 willpower to use a rank 2 ability. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You're just going to want to go to the Great Hall, play some games in versus mode or challenge some friends, and just, play 10, 15, 20 games, gain some renown, and then you'll be able to go ahead and start upgrading units. I will give a quick tip. The first unit I would upgrade would be the Warrior. Upgrade the Warrior to either this guy, the War Master, or the War Hawk, and stat their strength up nice and high, and you'll have a very powerful unit. If you start with the Archers or the Raid Masters, they're great upgraded, but nowhere near as powerful as what you're going to get out of the Warrior upgrade. So do that first. You'll have a Thrasher, of course, to begin with, and then you'll go ahead and upgrade your Warrior. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's look at Renown. You're going to start with very little Renown. I didn't cover that yet. To upgrade your guys, you're going to need a certain amount of Renown. If you click on this, you'll go straight to the marketplace. You can also reach this from the main menu. From here, just to show you, here's the marketplace. So same thing. Alright, in the marketplace you can buy Renown, so you can speed up your progress. But again, like I said, you're going to want to just play some games first and see how much you like the game. See if there's a reason for you to use it. You could just play and earn Renown. You don't need to purchase anything in this game. If you really like the game and you want to shoot the developers some cash, which I recommend, I would say go with the color variations. You can buy, and to buy the all variations packages. I can explain that later, or you can just figure it out. I won't go into great detail about this, but Basically, you can buy colors for each unit, or you can buy a package for several, and that's a little bit more bang for your buck. Alright. One more thing I want to go over is this. This is important. The mead house. The mead house is where you can hire new troops, and you definitely want to do that once you get a little bit further in the game. Now you'll notice this says 10, so it costs 10 renown to hire this archer. The archer, of course, can then be upgraded to one of these 3 advanced unit types, and you'll see there's a question mark because there are new units coming, and there are actually new classes coming, so you're going to see a whole new class with another 4. So there's definitely going to be a bunch of new units coming, which is really cool. So we don't know who this is yet, but anyway, you can look at your archer, and this can remind you of what you can upgrade to. Click over to get your raiders, thrasher, backbiter, raidmaster, and so on. This is the warhawk I was telling you about. So the warrior is the base unit, and then you get these 3 guys. I would not upgrade to him first. He's an advanced guy. He takes some finagling to make good. I haven't had any luck with him. He is a cool unit, but I'd recommend this guy or this guy to start as your very first upgrade. Now you'll notice down here, this means they are not an advanced unit. They have, or they're not a, they only have 0 kills out of 5. To promote a unit, you're going to need to hit 5 kills with that unit. So you need 5 kills with that base unit to go ahead and promote them, and it costs renown to promote that unit. This sounds really confusing. It's really not as complicated as as it all sounds. Now, if you just want to go straight into promoting a unit to an advanced unit, one of these guys, you can keep clicking over, and you'll see that you can hire advanced, or they call them experienced units. Experienced units cost just a little bit more renown. Actually, they dropped this price a lot, so it's really worth it at this point. And you'll see they already come with their 5 of 5 kills, ready to promote. And they have that for each of these. So it's only 25, or you can just start with your 10 and get the kills yourself and save 15 renown. Now, when you hire a unit, he's going to appear in the proving grounds in another slot down here. Now you'll see, for instance, this guy's not experienced. I've only gotten 1 kill with him, so he does not have the option to promote. Let's see if I have anyone. Okay, so this is an archer who does have 7 of the 5, so she's well experienced, and she can be promoted. So you would simply click on promote, and now it's going to cost you 30 additional renown to promote, which again has been dropped. So this is a reasonable amount of renown. If I click continue, I'll go ahead and name. I'll choose which advanced class I want. I'll name her, and then I can go ahead and restat her and do all that fun stuff. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to spend 30 renown for a new archer. I already have plenty of archers. Oh, well, I clicked confirm, but I haven't spent it yet. So you'll see you'll get to choose which one you want here. Alright, I'm going to back out of here. You'll see you can have a ton of units here, and you can swap out the ones that are active and inactive. So that's pretty neat. What else? That's pretty much all we need to go over for now. So I hope that helps on how to get started and how to play games, how to purchase new units, how to upgrade, how to get colors, how to buy renown. My next video is going to go over an actual game. We're going to go over the rules and how to play.